What's going on, everybody? Corby here. Today we're not cooking. We're not doing cooking or anything like that. I got tagged by Corby to do the crazy food tag challenge thing or whatever it's called. So I got some. I got to go to the doctor's this morning. Got some errands to run. So I thought, hey, what better way? Answer some questions while driving a car and holding a camera. Waiting for the car to warm up. So let's get started with number one. Number one is what food would I eat every day? Well, that's easy. Pez. Cherry flavored Pez. There's no question about it. Number two is, what is my favorite restaurant? Oh, man. I don't eat out a whole lot. I guess my favorite restaurant would be Pancho and Cisco's. It's a little Mexican restaurant, a little hole-in-the-wall Mexican restaurant down by Metro Beach. Not that any of you might not know where that is, but down the road at Peace. Number three, what city has the best food I've ever had? Orlando. Actually, no, I take that back. Orlando was good. Vegas. Best food I ever had was in Vegas for my honeymoon. Number four, what do I get on my sub? If I ever get a sub, I get it from Subway. I get the BMT, I think it's called, and I just get lettuce, mayonnaise, black olives, and pickles. That's it. Lettuce, mayo, black olives, and pickles. What do I get on my pizza? Pretty much anything. Yeah. Pretty much anything. Whatever. Any food that I have always wanted to try. Whatever Big Lou Barbecue is cooking, that's what I want to try. Number 7, right? Yeah. My worst restaurant experience. My worst restaurant experience. I went to some steakhouse, a while ago with my wife. And she doesn't, I don't know, she's picky. And she ordered a cheeseburger because she doesn't really eat steak out unless I cook it. She ordered a cheeseburger and she went to eat it, and the cheese still had the wrapper on it. So that was kind of gross. And they didn't, fix it right away. I don't know. Long story. I think it's Logan's Steakhouse. Logan's Steakhouse, I'm talking to you. Fix your cheese. Oh, who's a better cook, my mom or my dad? Definitely my dad. I don't remember my mom cooking much when I was young, and my mom doesn't cook now. So my dad is the cook. One food I fail at making. Anything where I have to bake. I can't bake like cakes or cookies or anything like that. It's just I don't do the exact measurements thing well. I like to, as Stone Mountain Barbecue says, we do it off the cuff around here. So I don't like baking. I fail at baking. Even if it's like cut off the cookie dough chunk and throw it on a pan, I'll mess it up. Name my least favorite food. Okra. I hate okra. Hate it. Raw or cooked veggies? Yes, please. Doesn't matter. I love veggies. Don't like okra. If that's a vegetable, I don't like okra. But I do love veggies. Raw or cooked, either way. I'm an equal opportunity vegetarian eater guy. How do I like my steak? Ooh, man. Well, I'll eat it. You know what? As long as it's seasoned well, I'll eat any kind of steak you throw at me. But if I'm cooking it, or if there's a soba chef cooking it for me, and soba, spot on balls, accurate, if there's a soba chef cooking for me, or I cook it for myself, it's got to be medium. But if I'll eat any kind of steak. I'm not going to lie. Do I enjoy cooking or baking better? Cooking. Favorite fast food place? I don't eat fast food often. But when I do, I love Burger King. I worked there in my younger days. I trust the food from Burger King. But I also like Taco Bell, and I worked there too. But I trust the food from Burger King. So I guess that's my favorite fast food place. Where are we at? Number 15. What food place do I wish was closer to me? Disney World. Wish Disney World was closer. Yeah, love the food there. Love the place. Car still isn't heated up. I still have ice on my windshield. Ultimate favorite dessert. Ooh. Well, if you don't ask my wife, because she can't agree on where we headed, but it was in Las Vegas. It was at the Golden Nugget Casino where we stayed, and it was their bread pudding. It's like a rum something bread pudding. Oh, delicious. She seems to think it was at Treasure Island, but it wasn't, because she doesn't know. What food do I gravitate to more at parties? I don't go to parties. I mean, I do. Like like a lunch meat platter. I really like. I don't know. I like to make my own like sandwich when I'm there. It's kind of hard for people to mess up lunch meat trays if they get it from a store. Anyway, that's just me. My favorite food to eat at Christmas. Anything my dad cooks. Probably his mac and cheese. Pretty much anything he cooks for Christmas. What is the first food that comes to mind right now? My dad's mac and cheese. Yeah, that's probably a loaded question, because, yeah. So good. Any weird or wild food habits that I have? Any weird or wild food habits, huh? That's a good question. I'm glad I asked myself that one. Weird or wild food habits? No, not really. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I have any. I probably do. My wife would probably tell you I do, but I don't think of any right now. What holiday is my favorite for food? Easter. My dad makes Polish, fresh Polish kielbasa with sauerkraut. It's got rye seeds in it. Oh, definitely Easter. And he gets a little butter in the shape of a lamb. He drives down to Hamtramck. Well, he used to, and he would get it, Blessed by whoever's down there, blessing the food at the time. Yeah, I turned right in front of this guy. I probably shouldn't have. Let's see where we at. Number 22. One food I'll never try. Okra. Don't like okra. Let's see. Number 23. Do I know what my best friend's favorite food is? That is so simple. My best friend's favorite food in the whole wide world is cereal. Any kind of cereal, like Fruity Pebbles. Yeah, pretty much. My best friend's favorite food. Let's see where we're at here. Yep. Driving, filming. Yep. Smartest thing I ever did. Best thing my mom makes. Ooh, I know what that is. Chicken and dumplings. That's the only really thing I remember her cooking. Chicken and dumplings. Favorite style of eggs. Scrambled, poached, boiled, over, easy, or sunny side up. I like my eggs scrambled, or it really depends on what I'm, what I'm eating it with. If I'm at home, I'll probably just make them scrambled. But if I go out, I get them like over medium so I can dip my toast in the runny eggs. Yeah. Favorite restaurant that is closed down? Oh, Silverman's. There's a restaurant that we used to go to. That or Spaghetti Palace. I think that's what it was called. But Silverman's, when I was a kid, had the best chili. I remember that place for their chili. Oh, and Spaghetti Palace, that's a close second. A lot of good memories there as a child. Most of my food comes around memories of my family and as a child. Do I like my bread toasted light or dark? Medium. Anything that'll melt the butter. If it's not warm enough to melt the butter, I really don't want to eat it because I don't want a big old glob of unmelted butter in my mouth. Do I like spicy foods? Oh, yeah. If it's not spicy enough to give me the hiccups, I don't want it. So yeah, spicy foods. All about the spiciness. Ghost peppers, whatever, Buta jalokias, whatever they're called. Yes, please. Can't see the next one. Do I like seafood? I do. I actually love seafood, but I'm not allowed to cook it. My wife can't stand the smell of fish or anything that comes from the sea. Actually, anything that comes from water, she really doesn't. Yeah. So if I had my choice, I would eat it in the house. My kids love fish. So, yeah, that's where we are on that one. I don't know if I even skipped any or not, or anything like that, but what is one food that comes to mind that is green? Asparagus. I love asparagus. I've eaten asparagus raw. I like it raw. Doesn't really matter. I love asparagus. Boiled, fried, sauteed, grilled, whatever. So I'm supposed to tag 3 people. The first tag is Chris over at Hobo Nickel Barbecue. I don't know if you've been tagged in this yet, but tag Hobo Nickel Barbecue. I want to tag Smoking with Bush. That's his channel. And I also want to tag this channel because I know there's 2 of them and I would like to see their takes on it. So I want to tag Matt and Martha over at Barlow Barbecue. So that's my 3 tags. It's kind of 4 because, she's another person, but whatever. So that's my questions, that's my answers, and y'all just let me get on the road, make sure I'm going straight. Y'all keep doing what you do. Take care.